Cancer, what's up? Welcome back. You have cut down out here, and it says cutting out separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment right now in your connection. Kind of, it feels like you might be going through a challenging time right now, or some of you, you're thinking about completely cutting off your connection or ending your connection. And for those of you where you're thinking about doing something different in this connection, you're wanting some type of change. It kind of feels like Spirit wants you to know that it can be abundant for you if you think about how to pivot in a way that makes you and this connection healthier, or that serves you in your overall health personally. Positive mindset manifests gratitude and gratitude and blessings is what's here for that kind of oracle energy about this connection. There's something about the possibility of great things happening. Again, with this connection, or maybe you, if you're single in your energy right now. Paradise is beneath the deck, and it says happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So I'm getting this vibe that for some of you, you're in a connection and it's just all about pivoting. Maybe a change is needed to get back to a place where you can feel like you're in paradise together. Maybe a vacation is coming up. Maybe there's something that's happening where you're trying your best to come out of some type of cycle that you and this person have been in for some time, where it just kind of feels like, you know, kind of that dry energy where the passion is not there, needing to rekindle that. But I am getting a vibe that for some of you, you're kind of thinking about how to put yourself in the main character seat of your life, and something about you doing that helps to initiate abundance in your life and bring back the prosperity and abundance that you're deserving of in your life. All right, so we're going to get some tarot cards out here to refine this message. If anyone is messaging you, DMing you, pretending to be me, friend, it is not. Please report and block them. God, angel, spirit guides, for my lovely, lovely Cancer here. What is their overall energy? What are they working through in love right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What is Cancer working through in love right now? Let's see. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Anything else? Okay. All right. Kind of feeling blocked in. It's hard right now because you're kind of feeling blocked in, a little bit, maybe even trapped in your connection, not really sure about how things can go forward, move forward. Now, for some of you, you're in a connection, and this is what I'm channeling right now. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For some of you, you're in a connection right now, and you want this connection to work. It's supposed to be the thing that you've been wanting, you know, and maybe you also have values inside of you about loyalty and staying with someone and being committed. But there's something in this connection that is so, you can't ignore it. It's something that makes you feel a little bit blocked in, trapped in right now, and you don't know exactly how you all can go forward. And that's been on your mind and your heart, and that makes sense as to why you have cut down. You have the swords here as well. So you're working through understanding like what needs to change, what needs to shift. But I think that some of you, Cancer, you're a little bit reluctant. For those of you who are in a connection, you are reluctant to thinking about cutting the relationship completely off. You're just wanting to know, who do I need to be? Do I need to be more patient? Do we need to have a different style of connecting? Do we need to go on vacation somewhere so that we can think about how to move forward? But right now, Cancer, just kind of feels like you're completely blocked in, like maybe in some way trapped, again, in some type of cycle, because you have in this cut down card, it says stop the pattern right here. So it kind of feels like there's something that feels a little bit stuck, a little bit blocked. You're feeling trapped and blocked in. Now, also for some of you, you know, for me, the Two of Wands sometimes feels like people being in two separate places, sometimes physically living in different places, like a long distance relationship. And that's been hard for you. But what I'm really picking up right now is that there has been some type of separation. Cut down has the word separation on here too. So you're in different places, maybe not even speaking. Maybe somebody has probably even, you know, blocked somebody and you're not speaking right now. But it still does feel like there's this sense of being kind of blocked in, like not being able to fully express yourself, not knowing exactly what to do or where to go out of this connection. Who am I? Even though we're separated, we're not speaking right now. You know, I just kind of still feel like this weird energy of kind of being tied to this person. And so you're trying to do your best to implement a little bit of grace and peace and temperance for yourself, with the Temperance card being out here. But I'll say this, the Temperance card resonates for me at a 5, and you know, in traditional numerology that feels like change and abundance and freedom and things like that. And tarot fives usually feel like change by challenge, dealing with other people, superficial little weird stuff happening with people. And so with this temperance here, this lets me know, Cancer, that nevertheless there's change that's happening here, and it's all about divine timing. And so it feels like you're trying to do your best about just balancing your energy, trying to stay emotionally sound and centered, even though you're working through this weird time where you don't know if you're going to get back together, you don't know if you're together or not, you're not. It just kind of feels like a very interesting energy that's got you kind of mentally clouded about how to move forward. This is the final thing I'll say about this energy. Some of you are kind of in this you're in together, you're out together energy until you don't know if it means that you're single or not. That's like another vibe that's coming up, and you want it to just be very clear to you. Are we going to do this or are we not? That kind of feels like the vibe. All right, so Cancer, I'm going to get some advice out here for you, and then I will move to a close. God, angel, spirit guides, for my lovely Cancer here, what is the advice that you have for their abundance, for their feeling of experiencing paradise? For those that are connected, God, angel, spirit guides, do you have advice for them to be healed, to be whole, and to grow together, God, angel, spirit guides? We're just looking for any advice that you have for Cancer right now, for their continued growth, prosperity, abundance, love, joy. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What do you have out here? Advice, please. Let's see. Okay, all right. So it popped out again. This time it popped out in reverse. So this says that there's not going to be a specific thing said or a thing done that's going to free you from this cage that you feel like you're in, from this blocked energy that you're feeling like you're in, from, you know, feeling trapped. Maybe for some of you in this connection, Cancer, there has been some level of debt that's been accrued, and maybe someone left you holding a bag, and not in a bag in the good way, like the rap girls say, holding the bag as in meaning you're kind of holding on to the debt, like someone kind of left you high and dry kind of energy. And it has you feeling blocked in, like they need to come pick this up type of thing. But that doesn't feel like that's necessarily going to happen. It might, but this is spirit saying that the only way to overcome this energy is for you to overcome it, for you to realize that it's your thoughts, it's your beliefs, it's your patterns that are keeping you in the place of being in a position, being in a pattern, being in a cycle, but only you can break it. And that looks different for every person, but you do have the Ace of Cups out here, so it feels like coming out of this blocked energy, some of you are literally separate, but you're thinking about new love. It feels like you can have it, like there's fresh, new, healthy love that can happen once you come out of seeing only the devastation, only the pain, and feeling like there's nothing better that you can have. That's not true. There's better to be had around you, loving energy. And then Cancer, this is you too, kind of in your balance, because you are, you know, the cup energy, you are water. And so this being upright feels like there is restoration that is needed, there is balance that is needed. And I want to go back to this paradise card because it also has water here too. It kind of feels like there's a paradise within you, there is abundance within you. Once you realize that you have the power to do whatever you want to do, you can, you know, move in any direction that you want to. If you want to date again, if you want to be still, if you want to move somewhere, if you want, whatever you want to do in this life, you have freedom. But there is this perception around you that you do not have the freedom that you really have, and it's been blocking you. Now, you have many options to choose from. Now, for some of you, this is lovers, okay? Cancer, you cute out here, and you have the people who are looking at you. There's new love knocking at your door, but you don't even see it. Some of you have been in this weird connection with someone from your past, and they've done a number on you spiritually, perhaps, until you are, the swords represent you not believing that the love that you truly want, you can have it. And that's been a theme that I've been picking up from different signs here. But with the Seven of Cups being out here, this is you being able to have whatever you want, and they're looking at you, they're noticing you. You got some choices here when it comes to love and the joy. Now in life, it's all about you using your wisdom, your discernment, your intuition, which you have a lot of, to make the right choice that's fitting for you. But it kind of feels like Spirit wants you to know, not for a second is it that you don't have choices. Not for a second doesn't mean that you can't have what you want. You absolutely can. And if you are in a place right now where you feel like you cannot have the love that you truly want, or the life that you want in love that you truly want, it's time to evaluate these belief sets. It's time to evaluate ideas, thoughts, things that people have been feeding you that has made you believe that you cannot have the life that you want because it's a fib. It's here to show you have many options out here. It starts with an open heart. It starts with self-trust. That's going to be a really important piece of this. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I have a personal TikTok, and if you're interested in that, I'm going to add that information to this screen somewhere on this video. It'll have like the other TikTok name. Now, it's self-love stuff, self-care stuff, beauty, vloggy stuff. It's all of the stuff that I wish I can say on this channel, but it's not exactly astrology, tarot related, but it's the nuanced stuff like the red flags in relationships, self-care messages, things that we don't get to hear a whole lot about. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, check it out. It's super silly. It's super like real life me. So keep that in mind. When you get over there, Cancer, if you see that there are only like 10 subscribers and followers, don't laugh. We are a small but mighty community, and I'd love for you to join if you're interested in that. In the meantime, I love you and I wish you wellness, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.